Shalom. This is an open letter to those currently doing the work of bringing life to a people who are in desperate need of it. I speak to those who are the 30 something through 50 somethings, those of you who know what your mission in life is and are presently engaged in fulfilling that mission. You are now those influencing policy, setting community agendas, leading initiatives aimed to show young people the way that they can live and prosper. You're living in a time of great contradiction. On one hand, the enemies of our community, both inside and out, are prosecuting an all out war to destroy our community, and they're using the children to do it. On the other hand, many of you work with this generation that has been chosen by the Most High to be light bearers. They are the ones that are going to lead this dark world into the light of righteousness. And their generation came out of the womb prepared to do the work when the time comes for them to assume the place of leadership that they are destined to occupy. This is why the enemy is so pernicious in wanting to destroy them. The Most High has chosen you to prepare that generation. The work that you currently do represents your godly assignment in that regard. So, as an elder from the generation preceding you, I have some unsolicited advice, which I'm hoping will assist you as you carry out your assignment. Since people like to talk about a top 10, I want to give you my list of the top few things that will help you to do your work. There aren't 10, but there are about 7 or 8. Number one, acknowledge your Creator's hand in your being where you are and doing what you're doing. Understand that the assignment that you have and that you're carrying out actually came from the heavenly realm. It just didn't pop up into your head. Seek the wisdom from above, therefore, by meditating on your Creator and your daily assignment. And that is in Proverbs chapter 3. Number 2, be resolved that though the needs of the community are great, you are only responsible to carry the torch given to you based on your gifts and your talents. Number 3, if you have not already done so, immediately identify your successor. Every good leader has a succession person and a succession plan because your initiative should outlive you. And the only way that that can happen is if it is institutionalized and not based on your personality exclusively. Train your successor by taking them with you in all of the meetings, both the struggles and the successes and the triumphs. Let them be with you during all of that. Give them graduated assignments based on their talents and also based on your needs. Know when to turn over the reins and then do it. Number 4, identify 2 or 3 individuals or programs that do work that's complementing the work that you have been assigned to do. And with those 3 individuals or programs, schedule regular check-ins with them. You can use prayer times. You can do book studies together. You can do continuing political education together. Certainly, you can just kick it at the club, but you need to stay with the people who are thinking like you. And then make your accountability partners those people and stay in touch with them. Number 5, identify and establish and meet regularly with an elders council. And that council would consist of those who no longer are involved in the daily work of organizing. And then you meet with those people for the following purposes. 1, acquisition of historical information as it relates to what you are doing. There are people who've done it before. Find those people and make them a part of your elders group. Also feedback on your personal and your organizational goals and objectives. In other words, have someone that you are accountable to. someone who you trust, someone that doesn't have an agenda of their own other than to help you. Um, then that group would also be the group that you seek advice about the efficacy of the programs and the initiatives that you want to engage in. And then that group can also help you to identify in the past what resources could be brought to bear to do the things that you're doing. Number 6, choose no more than 2 outside initiatives or agencies which cover the broader community initiatives. Number 7, assist in the development of a working group based on groups like that, designed to strategically address the question of what the world of 2050 will look like for your students when they're at the age that they will be ruling. Okay. So your job is to lay that foundation for them to walk on and for them to sit on and for them to act from. So in this working group, do a current assessment of current community needs, strengths, opportunities, etc. Some people call it a SWOT plan, um, or a strategic plan, actually. Develop a set of family and institutional expectations that will be presented to the overall community. We no longer can afford to have a situation where everyone does what is right in their own eyes. The community must come together as a community of people who are like minded and say, here is the standard that we believe in. And these are the expectations that we have for anyone who wants to help us to advance that standard. So that has to be done on a group basis, but you don't do it with people who don't want the same thing that you want. Do it with people who already have the same vision that you do. So if you follow those suggestions, the quality of your life and the quality of your work will be such that you have the right energy, you have the right enthusiasm, you have the right clarity of thought, and most importantly, you have the right frame of heart and mind to carry this baton that's already been handed to you as you run your leg of this race. Father bless you.